What the Creeks Division staff needed was an economical testing method that could provide results quickly. Enter Sable and Logan, two former shelter dogs with noses for, well, poop.
We have trained a couple of canines to sniff out environmental contaminants, right now specifically in stormwater. Their targets are human sewage and also detergents in the stormwater system, not just in the enclosed system, but also in the open channels.
Those noses caught the eyes of Murray and UCSB researchers at a recent conference.
I think everyone in the audience was excited about the idea. I don't think there was anyone else in the audience who had been out in the field taking all these manhole samples, trying to get faster results, and the light bulb went off for us that if we had real-time results, we could really hone in on these problems a lot easier.
So Creek staff, along with the researchers, got a grant from the Water Environment Research Foundation to test the accuracy and effectiveness of these sewage sniffing super sleuths.
We're going to some sites that we've tested before, so we know where we should see a positive response from the dogs or a negative response from the dogs. That helps us know how to use the method when we then go to places that we haven't tested before.
To get an idea of why dogs are so well suited for this work, consider this. The area of scent receptors in a human nose is roughly the size of a postage stamp. For dogs like Sable and Logan, it's the size of a Kleenex tissue.
I always use the beef stew analogy. If you walk into a house and somebody's making beef stew, you might recognize the smell of beef stew. But the dog walks into the room and they can pick out every single ingredient separately and define that within their brain as a recognized smell. And that's really the key to their success in doing this.
The dogs are trained to signal their handler when they detect sewage. For Sable, the signal is a bark. Logan sits down.
Generally what will happen is whoever the client is will have some idea of where they would like us to go and investigate. Depending on if it's an enclosed storm sewer system, we just open up the manholes or the sewer grates and just have the dogs smell from the surface. They don't go into any confined space areas.
If neither dog gives the signal of a positive detection, they move on to the next location. Total testing time, including travel, is minutes compared to days or weeks for the other important but more expensive testing methods.